Hardy out with Giswold and Elliott. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Hardy controls it. Hardy to Giswold. Giswold, a hard shot, deflected off of a stick, up and out of play. See if Hardy goes to the net here. Hardy back to Marcelo Wells, puts it back behind the net. Hardy getting tied up. That's interference. Wildcats out to the neutral zone. Two Wildcats chasing him down. Marcelo Wells didn't see him coming. Knocked out of the air by the Wildcats. Giswold backhands it in the corner. Giswold behind the net. Out to Elliott. Elliott hasn't his skates. Gets tripped up. Hardy out of the zone. Over the red line into the zone. Hardy centering pass. No one there. Marcelo Wells stepped. Wildcats chipping out around him. Oliver in his zone with three Wildcats chasing him down. Hardy sidesteps, gets thrown into the boards. Oliver up to Hardy on the boards. Hardy rink wide to Marcelo Wells. Flips it up to Giswold, grabs it out of the air into the zone. Giswold sidesteps a player, cutting across the middle. Get a shot off. Gets a shot off. Hits a shin pad wide of the net. Good step by Hubbard. Hubbard gets knocked off his feet. Hubbard over to Giswold. Giswold pumps the brakes to the blue line, out of the zone. Dancing across the blue line. Giswold back in the zone. Shoots one again, hits a freaking pipe. Elliott dumps it back behind the net. Hardy chasing it down. Wildcats battling Hardy. Elliott in to help out. Elliott with the puck. Elliott gets put into the boards. Wildcats ringing around. Hardy picks it up. Go to the front. Trush puts it towards the net, just wide of the net. Wildcats slam it back up top to Matthew. Matthew puts it back in, ran into Hardy's stick. Hardy fires one wide of the net, got deflected. Trush back to pick it up. Trush a little mishand up to Matthew. No icing. Matthew touched that one. Lee back to play it. Wildcat right on him. Matthew backhands it behind the net to Hubbard. Hubbard steps up off the boards to Rodberg. A little too far in front of him, into the zone. Rodberg chasing it down. Stay on him. Rodberg. Coney spins away from Rodberg. He gets hauled down somehow. Oh, Matthew takes a fall. Marcelo Wells stopped at the blue line. Wildcats slam it back in. Matthew in the corner to pick it up to Rodberg. By Rodberg to Yost. Over the center line. Yost coming in wide. Toe drag. Knocked off his stick. Rodberg there. Wildcats tip it out. Marcelo Wells steps in the way. Puts it out to the neutral zone. Wildcats looking to regroup. Back in the zone. Wildcats below the goal line. A centering pass. One-timer by the Wildcats. Finds the back of the net. Oh! And they go up 2-0. Oh man, we gotta keep a guy high. Hardy out centering Elliott and Giswold. Wildcats to the boards. Dumping in shallow. Oliver knocks out his hands, puts it back out in the neutral zone. Wildcats back in, dumps wide of the net, dumps it, and gets his own dump in, puts it out front for Hardy. Hardy up to Giswold, can't hold on to it. Wildcats back at center ice. Oh, no tripping call. The Wildcats fans wanted a penalty. Hardy over to Oliver. Oliver up the boards to Elliott. Couldn't hold on to it. Wildcats back to Oliver. Oliver centering pass picked off by the Wildcats into the zone. Good step by Oliver. Hubbard picks it up, backhands it up to Giswold. Giswold coming in 1-on-2. Giswold tries a toe drag. Stick up in the air. Hardy close to the net. Fires one up into the goalie's shoulder, who holds on to it. Rails are getting their chances and they just can't bury it. Hardy back to Giswold. Giswold gets his pocket picked. Pony is off to the races. Got the man in front. Fires one off the blocker. Ali into the corner. Matthew battling in the corner. Waconia still with the puck. Dancing around. Matthew up the boards behind Elliott to the point at Waconia. Wildcats. Yeah, I say Wildcats. Wildcats in front. Misses. Giswald slams all the way down for an icing. Yost steps on with Trush and Rodberg. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Yost in the corner to Matthew. Matthew behind the net. Over to Rodberg. Rodberg looking for Yost. Centering pass. Missed. Back in the zone. Hubbard backhands up to the point of the Wildcats. Wildcats slam it back in the corner. Matthew rings it around to Trush. Trush trying to get it up to Yost, gets tied up. Yost picks it up, trying to get it out. Hubbard off the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg over the red line, puts it in the zone, dump and chase. Got to chase though, boys. Wildcats tip it up. Oh, right over Trush's stick. Wildcats back out to the neutral zone. They backhand it deep in the zone. Oliver back by himself. Leaves it for Trush in the corner. Trush has got some speed coming up the ice. Gotta move. Gotta move. Oliver puts it out to the neutral zone. Up to Trush. Trush has no one up there with him. Wildcats keep it in. Rodberg right by his stick. Yost into the corner. Up to Rodberg. Tips it out of the zone. Goes for a line change. Two rails go for a line change. Wildcats back the other way. Yost has a step on him. Oh, good defensive play by the Wildcats. Yost in the corner with the puck. Yost looking for an outlet. He's getting tied up. Pony's a physical team, playing well. Puck out to the neutral zone. Marcelo Wells tips it over to the boards. Wildcats dump it in after a hit by Giswald. Marcelo Wells up the boards. No one there. Back to the front. Oliver trying to get it out of the zone. Oliver over the red line. Oliver tries cutting in the middle, leaves it for Giswald. Puck just sitting there. Puck back out to the neutral zone. The Wildcats, they dump it in into the corner. Here comes a big hit. I can see it already coming. There it is. That guy chased him all the way down the ice, and he's holding them. Wildcats skating around the perimeter, knocked away by Elliott. Elliott trying to clear the zone. Wildcats back into Marcelo Wells. Rips it down the ice for a whistle. Already out centering Giswald and Elliott. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Out to the point for the Wildcats. Get out there. Shot, oh, to the front of the net. Hubbard knocks it down, tips it up to Elliott. Elliott can't catch up to it. Tied up by the Wildcats. Now the boards of Hardy. Hardy gets knocked off the puck. Out to the middle of Matthew. Matthew rink wide. Going there. Wildcats pick it back up, dump it right back in. Wildcats throw a body. Puck still in the corner. Wildcats trying to walk out, and Hardy ties his guy up. Over to Giz, gotta go for it. Hubbard behind his own net. Rings it around, too far for Elliott to get to. Wildcats hold it in. Ends up on Hardy's stick. Hardy over the red line, coming in 2-on-1 with Giswald. Tries getting it over to him. Good defensive play by the Wildcats. Big hit by Giswald. Leaves it for Hubbard. Hubbard to the net. Tipped. Puck towards the net. And it's in! It's a goal! Goal rails! Oh, that's how you attack a net. Good shot by Hubbard. Wings crashed the net. Didn't quit on it. Put it in for a goal. Shot by Hubbard. Keep working. Puck trickles in. Is it Giswald? Is that Rafe? Jack's got that one? It's going to be a goal by Hardy, assisted by Hubbard, I believe. Rafe. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Wildcats dump it in the zone. Matthew in the corner to pick it up. Up the boards, bounces over the Wildcats and Rodberg's stick. Out to the top, hits Rodberg's stick. Oh! Catch it right at the blue line. Wildcats walk in. Matthew trying to get it up the boards. Yost in to help out. Matthew up and out of play. Puck right across the slot. Trush chasing it down into the corner. He goes behind the net. Wildcats pick it up. Over to Trush. Trush off the boards. Clears the zone. Yost, Trush, Rodberg. Trush picks it up. Trush into the zone. Puts a shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Got deflected. Last second. Trush and Yost in the corner battling. Wildcats go up the boards. Oliver flicks it back in, hits Trush, bounces off his stick. Wildcats back behind their own net. Up the boards, Robert puts a body on him. Marcelo Wells gets knocked off the puck. Oh, out of the reach. Oliver throws it up to Robert, who tips it in the zone. He goes for a change. Wildcats pick it up. Rails are changing. Play the angle, there you go. Put him in the boards. Wildcats over the red line. Good hit by Giswald. Marcelo Wells gets taken down. Oliver behind the net. Oliver up to Elliott on the boards. Elliott over the red line, coming in 2-on-3. Elliott pumps the brakes and pulling the boards. Hardy there to help out. Wildcats kicking out to the middle. Giswald there. Wildcats dump it in. No icing call. Holy smokes. Oliver up the boards. Giswald tried lifting the stick back to Oliver in the corner. Oliver off of the stick, up and out of play. Outside the zone. Was it a friendship bracelet? Hardy back to Matthew. Matthew goes behind his own net with the puck. Steps out up the boards to Elliott. Elliott tips it up to Hardy. Hardy couldn't keep up with it. Wildcats back down the other way. Lee puts a stick on it, no icing. Hubbard to pick it up. Hubbard pumps the brake back the other way to Matthew. Matthew tries to tip it to Giswald, knocked down by the Wildcats. Wildcats behind the net with Hubbard. Hardy helping out. Oh, break by Hubbard. Wildcats centering pass. Matthew knocks it away. Giswald. Move it. Move the puck. Centering pass to Hardy. Hardy fires one, buries in the back of the net. Good pass. I think you heard me. You heard me. Good pass by Giswald over to Hardy, who finishes it. Putting it low glove side, it looked like. Giswald centering pass to Hardy. Didn't have the net in picture, but low glove side. Ties it up 2-2. Wildcats back to their D. Rink wide pass, missed. Giswald picks it up. Centering pass to the Wildcats. Centering pass, Elliott there. Tips it over to Hardy, out of his reach. Wildcats put it deep in the rail zone. Matthew too. Giswald, Hardy from Giswald, Matthew. Giswald pumps the brakes. Up to Hardy on the boards. Centering pass to Elliott, tips it in. They're going to call an icing on that one. Good look. Puck movement, holy smokes, good work.
Hey, keep moving the puck,
I didn't know passing was an option. Whew. Weird. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Oliver and Marcelo Wells at D. Back to the top of the Wildcats. Shot into the stomach of Lee. Holds on to it. Puck on the faceoff dot. Yost fires behind the net. Rodberg in the corner to pick it up. Throws a shoulder. Oh, right out front to Waconia Wildcats. Woo! Block shot by the shin pad. Shot. Didn't make it to the net. Yost picks it up the boards. Rodberg chips it up and out. Yost chasing it down. Wildcats go off the glass. They're back in the zone. Good back check by Rodberg. Good step by Oliver. Rodberg back behind the net. Up to Trush. Yost picks it up. Yost out of the zone. Rodberg coming up with them and Trush. Yost wide. Shot in the net. Oh, puck there. Couldn't get the rebound. Out to the top. Marcelo Wells slams it back in the corner. 7 seconds left. Gotta go, guys. And that'll do it for the first period. 2-2 tie. All right, 0-0. Exciting first period, back and forth hockey. First half, the Wildcats were in control of the game. Rails found their feet, discovered passing as an option, tied it up, game got interesting. Start of the second, we're going to have Hardy centering Giswald and Elliott, Hubbard and Matthew at D. Puck one forward, Giswald trying to get it. Wildcats, Hardy slams in the zone. Elliott in for the forecheck. Wildcats up the boards, get there boys. Hardy throws a body. Puck and Hardy skates. Wildcats trying to pick it out, Giswald helping out. Wildcats flick it out of the zone, soft enough, probably no icing. Matthew chasing it down. Matthew behind his own net. Getting chased down by the Wildcat player. Oh, that's going to be a slashing on the Wildcats. Oh, and there we go. There's the whistle. Waconia is going to go for slashing. 2 minutes. Yeah, I think so. All right. Rails going their first power play of the day. Yost out centering Oliver and Trush. Hardy and Giswald at the top. Trush wins it back to Hardy. Hardy down to Oliver in the corner. Back out top to Hardy. Oh, gotta get that over to Giswald. Hardy trying to make it happen. Wildcats. Oh, real front to Trush. Puck is sitting there. Oh, it's chaos. It's pandemonium in front of the net. Oh, he gets hit from behind. Oh, Waconia is going to the box for another one. Oh. I don't know. Oh my God. The Waconia parents are not happy with that call. Proctor in a 5-on-3. They gotta make something happen here. Already taking the face off, trying to get it back to Yost. Puck kicked to the boards, the Wildcats. Oliver picks it up. Puts it up top to Hardy. Hardy back to Oliver. Oliver looking, they're trying to hit Giswald on the far side. Back to Hardy, centering pass to Giswald. Oh, one-timer, big kick save. Nice shot. Oh, they're going nuts again. Hardy to Giswald, one-timer, missed the net. Parents are going crazy over to Giswald. Both of them are going to the box. Oh man, the crease. No box. Oh, they put it outside the zone. Battle out front with Trush and the Wildcat player. Fans are going nuts. Yost to take the face off. Trying to get it back to Hardy. Hardy over to Giswald. Giswald skates it in the zone. Tries centering pass. Oh, right across the crease. Yost picks it up in the corner. Yost, oh, there's a one-timer. Beautiful play. Cross ice pass. Giswald slams a one-timer in for a power play goal. Look at this. Couple of good chances to start. Yost comes out, up the sideboards. Rink-wide pass for a one-timer to Giswald. Buries it in the back of the net. Goes up by one. Huh? Giswald from Yost. And the Rails still have a minute 18 power play. Oliver gets tied up in the boards. Yost in to help out. Quick, move the puck quick when you get it. Yost back to Hardy, over to Giswald. Giswald over the center line into the zone. Offside's called on the Rails. Minute 4 left in the power play. Yost throws it to the boards. Oliver trying to get there. Wildcats get there first, get it out of the zone. Giswald picks it up back to Hardy. Hardy the quick turn, up the boards to Oliver. Oliver centering pass to Yost, went behind him. Giswald picks it up on the far side. Giswald, rink wide. I don't know if I like that one. We got to get in the zone and set it up, boys. Back out to the neutral zone for Yost. Yost around one player. Around two, Yost into the zone. Yost taking it deep, backhands into the goalie's shoulder. Wildcats, rink-wide pass, coming in 2-on-2. Centering pass, gets tied up. That's going to be an interference call on Hardy. Oh, hooking. Yep. Hooking on Hardy. Be 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. It's amazing. The refs made a call and no one complained about it. It's penalties happen. Some people understand it, some people don't. Puck into the corner. 4-on-4 hockey. Around the net to Giswald. Giswald gets some little poke by the Wildcats, ringing around to Hubbard. Hubbard couldn't get there in time. 5 seconds left in this 4-on-4 behind the net to Matthew. Tips it up to Giswald. Puts it behind the back, out of the zone. Rails on a penalty kill for a minute 37. Yost, hard work, puts it towards the net, hit the post. Oh my gosh. Yost puts it off the post, would have been a short-hander. Yost battling in the corner, centering pass to Giswald. Fires one, kick saved by the goalie. Waconia trying to set up their power play. Wildcats out to the neutral zone. Cuts back to the middle, into the zone, step up. Hubbard steps over, knocks it off the stick. Centering pass out to the D of the Wildcats. Turns, holds it right on the blue line. Kick saved by Lee. 57 seconds left in the power play for the Wildcats. Back to the corner it goes. Wildcats trying to hit a rink-wide pass. Miscommunication. They clear the zone themselves. Giswald in to help out with a forecheck. Wildcats back the other way. Robert puts his guy almost on the boards. He takes himself out. Wildcats behind the net into the corner. Backhanded up to the point. Cross ice pass. Flip one towards the net. Goes into the corner. 27 seconds left in the power play for the Wildcats. Back behind the net. Trying to set it up. Back to the corner. Rink wide pass. Misses. Robert hits it out. Soft enough not to be an icing. Wildcats back to pick it up, 10 seconds left. Elliott trying to angle him off, 5 seconds left. Wildcats into the zone. Wildcats trying to cut back to the middle, wraparound attempt. Good tie up by Hubbard, net goes off, and penalty expires. Both teams at full strength. Woo! Good save. I'll throw you on the ice. Hardy out with Giswald and Rodberg, I think. No, Elliott and Rodberg? Hardy, Elliott, and Rodberg? Hardy wins it over to Elliott. Elliott gets it out of the zone, gets tied up. Wildcats pick it up. Elliott still the good forecheck, knocks it in the zone. Good battle by Elliott. Elliott flicks it in the corner. Rodberg goes into the corner to get it. Tries putting it out front, gets put into the boards. Wildcats off the boards. Good stop by Oliver. Puts it back in. Rodberg backhands it back to Hardy. Hardy back to Rodberg. Tries to shoot. Knocked off his stick. Rodberg throws it towards the net. Hardy almost picked it up. Marcelo Wells steps in. Puts it deep into the zone to Hardy in the corner. Hardy trying to work his way out of the corner. Hardy out to the top to Marcelo Wells. Tries to get a shot off. Knocked down by Wildcats. Forward it looked like in the skate. They ring it around. Go for it. Gotta move. In the corner, Elliott, little body. Like a check. Hardy cuts to the middle. Oh, loses control. Gets it out of the zone. Oh, Waconia. Wildcats knock it out of the air. Lee plays it up, puts it out of the zone. Attack, attack, attack. He's waiting. Get there. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Oliver, I think. Big hit by Oliver. Goes to the box. I think roughing. Yeah, roughing on Oliver. 2 minutes. Waconia fans love when their players hit people. They can't take a hit. They don't like their kids getting touched. Need some tissue in the stands. Clean up the tears. Out to the top for Waconia on the power play again. Back to the middle. Steps, fires into the stomach of Lee. Yost turns, puts it down the ice. It's going to be an icing call. Yost and Giswald out in this penalty kill with Matthew and Hubbard. Wildcats behind the net again. Rink wide pass, knocked down by Lee. Matthew throws it down. Icing call. Minute 32 left in the power play for the Wildcats. Giswald back to Matthew. Matthew around the boards. Yost. Yost tries kicking it out. Wildcats hold it in. Giswald almost swatted at it, got it. Wildcats back to the middle, over to the boards. Put it back up top. Giswald off the stick, off the blocker. Giswald deflected that. Lee tracked it. Gets it with his blocker into the corner. Back up top for the Wildcats. Into the corner. Behind the net again. Wildcats crashing the net. Back into the corner. Oh, back door, back door. Wildcats moving well. Oh, going for the Michigan. Couldn't get it up on his stick. Wildcats cut to the net. Knocked away by Matthew. Back out to the top. Matthew going to get his stick. Shot wide of the net. Wildcats hold it. 40 seconds left. Wildcats have guys crashing. Steps on the goal line. Fires one into the glove of Lee for a whistle. 33 seconds left in the Wildcat power play. Hardy and Elliott step on forward. Marcelo Wells and Matthew at D. Back to the top for the Wildcats. Tipped away by Hardy. Hardy battling, gets it out of the zone. Hardy coming down 2-on-1 with Elliott. Pumps the brakes over to Elliott. Elliott couldn't hold on to it, didn't get a shot off. Oh my gosh, that was a great play. Elliott couldn't hold on to it. Oh, man. Wildcats back the other way. 3-on-2. Around Marcelo Wells. Back behind the net. Guy crashing in front. Couldn't hold on to it. Out to the top. Both teams at full strength. Right out front. Tipped. On the stick of the Wildcats. Fires deflected wide of the net. Centering pass. Wildcats get a shot wide of the net. Holy smokes. Wales got to get an icing or just clear this thing. Wildcats are still setting up like they're on the power play. Matthew rings up the boards. Wildcats D hold it in. Fire it back down. Hardy intercepts, battling for it. Hardy trying to get it out. He gets tied up. Matthew steps up into the play out of the zone. Matthew over the red line, dumps it in deep. Some of the Rails are going to go for a line change. Wildcats D to D twice. They throw it right up the middle. Wildcats coming in 3-on-3. Yost back checking. Wildcats into the corner. Marcelo Wells centering pass. Puck right on the crease over to Trush in the corner. Trush goes off the boards all the way down for icing. Woo. Yost centering Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Shot towards the net, puck loose. Matthew puts it to the boards of Trush. Trush back into the corner. Wildcats everywhere. Oh, knocks Trush off the puck. Robert battling the corner with Hubbard. Wildcats walk away with that one. Looking to hit someone, crash on the middle. Wildcats out to the top. Robert trying to get out there. Shot, Lee gloves it, puts it in the corner. Matthew battling in the corner. Yost looking to help out. Yost ties up his guy. Matthew picks it up. Off the boards, clears the zone. Robert trying to get to it. Wildcats up the boards over Trush's stick. Wildcats dump it in. Icing call. Whoa. Hardy out centering Giswald and Elliott. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Hardy gets tied up. Puck right on the face-off dot almost. Puck out to the middle. Giswald trying to backhand it in. Out to Oliver at the neutral zone. Oliver dumps it back in. Hardy picks it up. Cut into the net. Gets hauled down. No penalty called. Oh my gosh. Hauled down. No penalty. Giswald gets his stick lifted. Wildcats trying to get to the net. Oliver with a body in front. Wildcats setting back up in the zone, cutting across the top. Almost knocked out by Giswald. Wildcats over the D. Moving the puck well again. Elliott gets a stick on it. Hardy picks it up. Tries centering pass to Giswald, tips it up. Giswald, that's interference. There we go. Wildcats going back in the box for holding. Some of the worst fans I've ever been around are from Waconia. Just screaming at the refs. God. Penalties happen in hockey, people. Get over it. Unreal. Yost out with Oliver. Yost back to Hardy. Back down to Oliver. Oh, Oliver, the miss pass, intercepted by the Wildcats. Hardy playing good D on him. Hardy puts his guy to the boards. Giswald going to track it down. Giswald up the board to Hardy. They have two guys beat. You got to move. Got to move. Hardy across the center line into the zone. Oliver puts it in the corner. Got to go. You dump it on a power play, you got to go. Wildcats throw it all the way down on net. No icing. That'll kill some clock. Minute and a half left. Giswald back to pick it up. Giswald out of the net, beats two players. Giswald across the center line in the zone, cuts back to the middle, knocked off his stick by the Wildcats. Wildcats trying to clear it. Call a penalty on the blue line, he tripped that guy. Hardy into the zone, tries going rink wide off the skate of the Wildcat to the goalie, covers it up. Got some buttes over here. Not on camera. Out to Yost. Yost over the net, had the corner. Puts it over up into the glass. Yost battling on the boards for it. Yost getting tied up. Oh, into the corner to Trush. Trush took a little spill. Over to Oliver. Oh, it almost went back door. Out to Hardy at the top. Hardy puts it to the net. Glove down by the Wildcats goalie. 40 seconds left in this power play. Woo! Hardy to Oliver, back to Yost. Yost cuts across the middle. Yost gets to the other side, fires it right in front, and it's in! That's a goal for the Rails. That's how you get to the net. There we go. For what?
Got into a fist fight with Stacy's boyfriend's kid, a 16-year-old. Hit punched him square in the nose, I guess. We were talking shit to each other down here, and the kid's like, "You want to go outside?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go." I guess they went out and fucking started boxing.
All right, update on that goal. Zayden from who? Yost and Hardy. Puts the Rails up 4-2. Elliott trying to go off the boards. Matthew backhands it up to Giswold. Giswold, rink wide pass, just too far for Hardy to get to. That could be an icing call, and it is. Neil. Tell her. Hardy out with Elliott and Giswold. Hardy wins it forward, but the Wildcats pick it up. Put it out to neutral zone to Hubbard. Hubbard backhands it up to Elliott. Elliott in the zone, flicks it in. Glove down by the defender, Wildcats. Back the other way they go. Pumps the brakes. Rink wide, D to D. Over the red line, dumps it in the far corner. Matthew chasing it down. Wildcats get the first one. Matthew, almost had it into the corner for the Wildcats again. Hardy throws a body in the corner, up to Elliott. Elliott with Giswold breaking across the middle. Matthew comes up in the play. Giswold flicks it in the zone. Oh, almost over the goalie's glove. That would have been awesome. Good forecheck by Elliott getting in there, tying up his guy over to Giswold. Giswold fires one just off the outside of the goalie's shoulder. Wildcats flick it out to the middle. Matthew Oliver picks it up. Oliver eluding one player, evading. Oh, he gets tripped up. Oh, no penalty there. Marcelo Wells picks it up. Over to Hardy. Hardy flicks it up to Giswold. Giswold in the zone. Fires it up the goalie's face, almost on Elliott's stick. Went right by him. Wildcats back the other way. Wildcats dump it in. That's going to be an icing call. Oh, man, that was close. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Yost tries to win. He does win it for it into the corner. Wildcats go up the boards. Wildcats out of the zone, coming down 2-on-2. Yost back checking hard. Tipped by Yost into the corner. Marcelo Wells back to pick it up the boards. Too far for Rodberg. Got a stick on it. Wildcats shut it down. Back to the front. Back behind the net. Oh, Marcelo Wells goes for a hit. Flies into the boards. Checks himself. Out front, off Trush's stick to the top. Wildcats back to the front. Oliver picks it up. Tries to get it on the zone. Oh, barely clears it. Offsides call. Woo! Hey, at least it was with our own team and not the other team. Hardy out centering Yost and Giswold. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Hardy back to Matthew. Matthew flicks it right on the line. Doesn't clear. Wildcats dump it back in. Hubbard there to pick it up. Couldn't control it. Matthew off the glass. Knocked down by the Wildcats. Throws a shoulder. Tries to get up the board to Giswold. Bringing it around. Hubbard chasing it down. Hubbard ties him up. Yost picks up the loose change. Out of the zone. 2-on-2 with Giswold. That's interference. What's going on right there? Hubbard puts it back behind the net. No rails in sight. Wildcats pick it up. 36 seconds left. They flick it out. Wildcats crashing hard. Hubbard chasing it down. He looks gassed. Hubbard behind the net to Matthew. Matthew picks it up. Over to Giswald center ice. Giswald up to Yost. There you go. Yost into the zone. Look. Sending pass to Hardy. Oh, big save by the goalie. Hubbard shot. Hits the goalie in the shoulder. Wildcats by the net. Hardy knocks his guy down. Oh, hits Yost in the stomach, knocks it down. 6 seconds left. Back out to the top to Matthew. Got to shoot. Matthew shot on net. Held on by the goalie. 1 second left. 0.8 seconds left. Couple of good chances. Good forecheck. Oh, that was nice. Nice to see. Hard forecheck. Creates opportunities. I don't think it's even possible to score in 0.8 seconds, is it? Everyone in front. Oh, they pulled the goalie. Everyone going to the net. There it is. After 2, Rails lead 4-2. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the third period of the do or die game. All right. Third period of hockey starting.
Bugliosi's nephew's on this team.
Is he watching?
I don't know if he's watching, but I just thought that's his brother-in-law right there, and that's Joe Bugliosi's.
Oh, I was wondering. Oh, yeah. Start of the third. Hardygale centering Giswald and Elliott. Marcelo Wells and Oliver at the Wildcats win the first draw. Over the red line, dump it in, no icing call. Exciting first two periods of hockey. We'll see how this third one ends up. Up to Elliott, to the top of the Wildcats. Throw a wrist into the net, glove down by Lee. Help if someone started the clock. All right, here we go. Sorry, had to fix the clock. Wildcats on the boards. Marcelo Wells trying to tie it up. Back behind the net for the Wildcats. Spins out of a move. Over the boards. Wildcats still with the puck. Can't go on a defensive shutdown, you guys. Got to play offense. Giswald tips it out of the zone. That one's flying down. And it just barely makes it for an icing. Yost now starting Rodberg and Trush. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Trush across the middle, puck on the dot still. Wildcats pick it up. Wildcats working it. Matthew trying to put his guy into the boards. Wildcats behind the net, out to the top. Get out here. Shot to the net, kick saved by Lee, who gets it through all the screen. Yost puts his guy out of the corner. Yost backhands it up to Trush. Trush trying to hit Robert. His center ice catches on the backhand. Robert turns, fires it in the zone. Just wide of the net. Robert into the corner to get it. Wildcats go behind the net. Up the boards, tipped by Yost, up to Matthew in the middle ice. Backhands it up over to Trush. Trush into the zone, got Yost breaking down the middle. Trush fires over the goal line, knocked down by the goalie. Yost knocked off the puck. Wildcats, Yost shot on net, goalie kicks it in the corner. Wildcats flick it up out of pull, not out of play. Oh, try to glove down. Wildcats pick it up into the zone. Trush stops it. Rink wide pass to Elliott. Elliott tips it up into the chest of the Wildcats player. Sidesteps Hardy, fires one off the blocker, a lead. Hardy off the glass, softened up out to the neutral zone, knocked down by the Wildcats defender. Elliott right in his face, puts it in the zone. Giswald forecheck. Giswald gets around one guy, couldn't catch up to it. Wildcats off the boards, Hardy trying to hold it in. Just sneaks out, it looks like. Centering pass, knocked off Giswald's skate. Wildcats trying to advance up the ice. Good defensive play by Hardy and Elliott. Wildcats into the zone, and a late call for it offsides. Hardy centering Giswald and Elliott, Marcelo Wells and Oliver at D. Hardy wins it forward, hits the skate of the Wildcats and put it in the zone to Oliver. Oliver centering pass to Hardy right on the tape. Hardy coming down 2-on-2 with Elliott. Knocked off Hardy's stick into the corner, gets tied up. Hardy up to Elliott. Elliott trying to get around the ref. Puts it back in the corner for Hardy. Hardy knocked off the puck. Wildcats out front to Giswald. Giswald picks up a missed pass by the Wildcats. Finds the back of the net. Puts the rails up 5-2. Oh, hit stop too quick. Wait, I can find it. Wait. There it is. I got it back. Oh, son of a nutcracker. Anyways, hit rewind on your player and check it out. Good goal. Hardy wins the draw, fires it in, hits the Wildcat player in the shin pad. Doesn't get in too deep. Hubbard up the boards to Giswald. Giswald getting tied up on the boards, sneaks out of there. Giswald around the loop over the red line. Leaves it out for Elliott. Elliott fires one into the glove of the goalie.
Hey, keep it up, Greg. Keep it up. Nice work, Rails.
Yost steps on with Trush and Rodberg. Matthew and Hubbard at D. Yost wins it forward to the goalie. Puts a glove on it, holds on to it. Yost to Rodberg. Rodberg winds up, slap shot. Open, rebound sitting there. Yost backhands it. Finds the back of the net. Goal! Rodberg puts it towards the net. Yost picks up the loose change. Taps it in. Rails go up 6-2. Win over to Rodberg. Rodberg up the boards. One-timer. Trush crashing the net. Yost pokes it in. That'd be Yost from Rodberg and Trush maybe. Huh? Yeah, that's what I think. Back to Matthew. Matthew over to Hubbard. Hubbard up the boards to Trush. Good puck movement. Trush puts it in the zone. Rodberg crashing in. Good forecheck. Oh, poked out. Wildcats back the other way. Matthew puts his guy into the boards. Wildcats towards the net. Centering pass with the Wildcats trickles right in front of the net. Hubbard into the boards. To Trush. Trush tried tipping it out. Wildcats hold on to it. Yost fires it. Slap shot up the boards. For an icing call, needed a whistle. Hardy out, Elliott and Giswald, Marcelo Wells, and Oliver at D. Puck sitting on the face-off dot. Over to Oliver, gets knocked off the puck. Hardy slams it up, tried to hit Giswald, too far, no icing call. Giswald thought it was an icing, didn't go after it. Wildcats behind their own net, step up, hit a winger, centering pass knocked down by Hardy. Hardy gets a backhand on it. Giswald picks up the neutral zone, leaves it for Hardy. Trying to get around the ref again. Through the rafters, didn't touch anything, no whistle. Threading the needle through the rafters. Elliott intercepts, tips it in the zone. Wildcats behind their own net, D to D. Back behind the net. Up the boards. Hardy in. Pinching. Wildcats to center ice. Oliver trips on the faceoff dot, gets up, stops it. Hardy off the board soft. Wildcats pick it up. Hardy almost knocked it away again. Wildcats over the red line, dumping it on Lee. Whoa, skips right by him. Oliver behind his own net. Puck knocked off his stick. Up the boards. Elliott trying to get to it. Ties up the Wildcat. Oliver trying to get it up to Hardy. Hardy centering pass to Giswald. Coming in 2-on-1. Giswald and Hardy. Giswald fires one. That was an absolute piss missile by Giswald. That thing broke the sound barrier. Nice pass by Hardy. Center ice. Hits Giswald breaking. Giswald just unleashed. Holy smokes, the goalie didn't even see it, I don't think. Rails go up 7-2. Wow. That's Giswald from Hardy and Oliver. Yost out with Rodberg and Trush. Wildcats slapping into the zone. Matthew chasing it down. Matthew behind the net to Hubbard. Ooh, centering pass by the Wildcats. Yost intercepts. Yost flips it out. Wildcats glove it in. Matthew picks it up. Matthew over center ice. Tried passing over, knocked down. Shallow in the zone. Rodberg chasing down the Wildcat defender. Rodberg pins his guy into the boards. Trush in to help out. Ooh, Giswald got a hat trick. Throw the hats on the ice for Giswald. Yost throws behind the net to a Wildcat player who puts it out front. Off Lee's blocker. Out to the middle. Trush is trying to get out there. Knocks it out. Good play by Trush. Trush still battling. Wildcats across the middle. Good step by Rodberg. Yost picks up the loose change from the hit. Yost tries to go between the legs. Hits his own skate. Wildcats back the other way. Good back check by Yost. Throws his guy into the boards. Big hit by Yost. Marcelo Wells up the boards to Trush. Back into the corner it goes. Huh? Yeah. Wildcats get the puck back behind the net. Oliver into the corner, tries to go up the boards, knocked away to the middle for the Wildcats. Fires one, kick saved by Lee. Puck just sitting there, shot wide of the net. Oh, off of Marcelo Wells' shin pad. I think this line needs a change. Trush leaves it for Oliver to pick up. Oliver, tried headbanging the puck, hits Rodberg. Briefly, Wildcats knock off his stick. Hardy picks up the change. Dancing on the blue line, couldn't stay in the zone. Hardy cuts back in. Hardy over to Giswald. Let's move over to Oliver. Back to Giswald. Giswald sauce pass to Hardy at the blue line. Hardy steps over the red line, dump and chase. Good job. Just keep it deep. Good board check by Elliott. Wildcats up the boards. Hardy intercepts, tries to throw it back in the corner, knocked down by the Wildcats. Hardy puts his guy into the boards, then the ref, and the puck stays out of the zone. Finally enters Hubbard. Over to Elliott. Elliott steps over the blue line, fires it on net. Glove down, goalie drops it, Hubbard in. Good forecheck by Hubbard, flying in there. Elliott puts it back behind the net after taking a hit. Up the boards, Hardy going for a hit. Instead gets the puck, keeps it in. Hubbard swats it out of the zone. Wildcats, good step by Hardy into the zone. Hubbard, trying to hit Elliott, ran into Giswald. Off the boards, Wildcats hold it in. Wildcats towards the net, Fan on a pass. Giswald picks it up, has Elliott breaking down the middle. Giswald goes up the middle, cuts back in. Another wrist shot, hits the goal in the chest, big rebound, no rails in sight. Wildcats, good breakout up the middle, almost knocked down by Marcelo Wells. Wildcats in, wrist shot into the chest of Lee, holds on to it for the whistle. Oh, is this running time? Must be. Some tournaments have different rules, so it must be a tournament rule. This game's in running time, folks. Oh, shot just wide of the net. Playing with my clock, I've almost missed it. Yost flicks it out of the zone. More of a shot out of the zone for a whistle. Wow. I did not see this game going this way when we were down 2-0 quick into the first. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yep. Yost out with Trush and Rodberg, Marcelo Wells, and Oliver at D. Oliver tips up to himself, knocks it down, puts it out to the neutral zone. Rodberg crashing in hard. Yeah. It's the best plan ever. Drew got the memo. Up to the top for the Wildcats. Oh, deflected just wide of the net. Oh, Yost with a nice hit. Yost throwing the body around. Wildcats coming out. Rodberg puts a stick on it. Wildcats far side. Shot wide. Rodberg gets there first. Slaps it up to Trush. Trush clears the zone. Good job, Colton. Rodberg throws the body. Where's the puck? Oh, the guy was sitting on it. Centering pass. Yost is going for a hit. Guy just dumps it in. Oliver takes a swat at it. Rodberg tries to throw a body. Loses his stick. Wildcats shot wide of the net. Oliver rips it around. Oh, the Wildcats pick it up, preventing icing. Wildcats, rails are changing. Rodberg gets a stick on it. Rodberg off the glass, up to Trush. Trush into the zone, takes a shot up the shin pad of the Wildcats defenseman. Hardy plays the body in the neutral zone. Hardy wrist shot off of a player. That was loud. Up to Elliott. Elliott coming in 1-on-2. Elliott toe drink, stood up, still has the puck somehow. Turns, fires, hits the goalie in the head. Good play by Elliott. Elliott gets around a couple players, holds on to the puck. Good play. Hardy out centering Elliott and Giswald. Hubbard and Matthew at D. Hardy wins it forward to himself, a little too far, couldn't get a stick on it. Hardy up to the top to Hubbard. Hubbard shot towards the net, tipped into the corner. Wildcats up the middle. Hacky sacked by Giswold. Hardy fires one over the net, hits the glass. Wildcats behind their own net, rink wide pass. Hubbard's got someone crashing on him hard. He'll pick it up, pumps the brakes, up the boards. Move the camera too fast. Wildcats over the red line, put it back in on Lee. Lee leaves it in the corner for Matthew. Matthew up the boards. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a penalty on the Wildcats. I think he hit Cal behind the net unnecessary. Probably. This is when games like this go south. I didn't see. Oh, they stopped the clock for the penalty? Got me all screwed up. I'll resume the clock when it gets down here. But I didn't see the number. I think it was roughing. Oh, they put Hubbard up at forward. Elliott and Rodberg. And Hubbard at forward. Elliott into the corner with the puck. Rodberg crashing in, pulls a body. Oh, Hubbard gets hauled down in front of the net. Rodberg working hard on the boards, puts it up top to Matthew, possibly. Oh, Matthew almost hit Elliott. Wildcats out of the zone. Matthew steps in, gets a stick on it, shuts down any advancement. Wildcats throw it behind the rails net. Marcelo Wells into the corner for Elliott. Oh, Bryson and Elliott gets wiped out. Wildcats are putting on a forecheck with a penalty kill. Elliott throws, oh no, that was Marcelo Wells. Elliott up to Hubbard. Hubbard can't find it. Hubbard puts it in the middle for Robert. Robert slap shot into the corner. Gets taken out. Elliott pumps the brakes. Didn't hold on to the puck. Wildcats back the other way, dump it in the zone. Gotta get back, boys, help out. Matthew in the corner. Leaves it, Wildcat knock it down. Puck still sitting in the corner, where is it? Marcelo Wells tips it up to a Wildcats defenseman. Knocked away, out to the middle ice. That's gonna be out of the zone. Robert trying to swat it away. Wildcats dump it back in. Just 15 seconds left in this penalty for the Rails. The power play, I should say. Behind the net. To Matthew, up to Hubbard. 5 seconds left. Up to Rodberg. Rodberg tips it in the zone. Going for a forecheck. Wildcats turn, fire it down the ice. Hits the player coming out of the box. Giswold back to pick it up. Giswold, power turn, goes back behind the net. Flicks it up and out. Caught by the Wildcats defender. Puts it down. Giswold picks it back up. Puts it down for icing. Good play. Burn the clock up. What time do we play tomorrow then? Noon? Sweet. Against Roseville? Ooh, payback. Out to the top to the Wildcats. To the boards. Quick shot, blocker saved by Lee. Oliver puts it out. Oh, Yost wanted to go for a skate. Lee puts it down for icing, or Oliver does. And that'll do it for the game. Rails are going to advance. Sounds like we play at noon tomorrow against Roseville AA. Rails still hurt after losing to Roseville twice last year. Once at regionals and once at state. See you tomorrow at noon, I think, for the third place game.